Hey, welcome to another Thursday Live. I am Dr. Jerry Dreessen, the Executive Director for the Association of PEMF Professionals. And we are going to be talking about PEMF Education Partnerships, but also kind of a walkthrough of the certification programs that we have and what you can expect when you become a member. Those of you who are watching this live, feel free to drop in comments if you have any questions along the way, and I will be more than happy to answer those as we go. And with that, I'm going to shrink myself. And there we go. Actually, I'm going to push myself over to the side. There we go. That way we can see the slides. Great. Okay. So to begin with, we kind of talked about this in a previous broadcast, but these are kind of the three things people have with using a pulse electromagnetic field therapy device. There's your machine, and then your education on how to use that machine. And I'm speaking mainly to those of you that are going beyond just using it on yourself. You want to use it on others, or you already, you wanted to begin a business anyways. And so it's you and your machine. So you have to really know your machine. And a lot of you have gone out and shopped. You're working with a manufacturer, a distributor, and some of you have a great system in place where you're getting a really good education on here's how the machine works. You got to have it serviced. Here's how often, what are those costs? Here's your machine to use while yours is being serviced, because sometimes that can take a couple of weeks or just even shipping back and forth. So, determining all of that, and then also how to use your machine for certain things and, length of time, whether you're using a passive or an active or active with weight kind of therapy on people that you're working with. Those are all the things we cover in our certification programs too. But again, the main thing is to begin with an end in mind. And so what is your goal? What's your 10,000 foot view when you're looking down on you in your business and what you're using? You probably already know that, but what are the top 5 things that you want to accomplish between now and the end of the year, or at least get started for 2024. So you've already answered this question if you're ready to start or grow a PEMF business. And that is what we're all about. Now, we also have members that just want to know about PEMF and what it's about, and just to edify themselves on what's going on, and to work just within their, they live on a farm, or they have animals, they have dogs, cats, horses, bears, grizzly bears, and just kind of focused on that small system without having to grow their business and go out and actually have exposure to other groups. But with our system, and what's great about it, is we suggest that you do one thing, and that you get educated and certified. And with our system, if you own a PEMF machine, you need to be a member of the AOPP, because we have 3 membership tiers, and there is basically an option for everybody when they're going through the system. And the certification program itself, the certified member level is for individual users as they go through these. Usually it's this first one is where most people lie, unless they are a company that has multiple employees. Excuse me. This level includes 2 certifications, member directory listing, the AOPP certified member seal that you can share on your social media, and also your website. If you don't have a website, there's also an option for custom AOPP website at a really good price. And it's a great first step to join a community of PEMF professionals that helps expand your knowledge and your network. With the certification comes, or with this level comes 2 PEMF certifications, and I'll talk about what those are in just a minute too. But you get to choose 2 of those. There's also our educational video series. There are discounts on continuing education courses, and there is a member portal that with additional videos, forums, and resources. Certified AOPP member seal that you can use. That is way up in the right-hand corner of this video that you can see. You get to have that little bug that you can put on. Some people will use it as a hot link to their membership site on our AOPP website. But also there is a legislative support, regulatory monitoring discount for national conference that we have. And like I said, custom website, and then of course our newsletter. Now, becoming a member, or reach out to, again, the membership manufacturers, sorry, not membership, PEMF manufacturers, distributors. We can white label our educational series through them, so they can also offer that to members. And then in that is the general PEMF certification, and that's where you dive into the science behind PEMF and exploring case studies and research, the contraindications, and it prepares you for further understanding of continued practice of the PEMF therapy. We have large animal PEMF certification, and that's where it goes behind using large mammal anatomy and physiology and exploring case studies again. And it's if you're working with large animals, so not just equine, but the big boys. So, cows, llamas, horses, bears, grizzlies. And I say that because there's an actual person. In fact, she's of just a really nice young woman, but yeah, she's got grizzly that she goes out, one of the Hollywood actors, and works on him. And then, of course, the small animal PEMF certification. And so this dives again into the science behind it. It's very specific for small animals, taught by small animal experts and how they use it every day in their business and practice, and how you again can begin to use that. I myself, I am just a human side. I've had my son get certified for small animals and equine, and has gone out and worked on dogs, shepherd dogs. And one of the great things that he told me about was this owner of an older shepherd dog used PEMF, and he said, you put the pup back into my dog, and the dog just, became more active. And it's really cool to see how you can bring life back into dogs as they're beginning to age out, because it helps their joints and stuff feel better. And of course, we have the human certification, and again, talks about best practices, how to use the forms, how to have your kit bag, questions to ask, things to look for. There are a ton of things on the human side, because animals can't ask questions, humans can. Or if you're working on animals, if the owner of the animal says, hey, can you do that on my leg or on my back or on my shoulder, then you have the knowledge to do that. The other thing that we provide is continuing education, and within that system, we currently have red light therapy certification. So you can also do continuing ed and how to use red light, again, taught by the people that do red light. So it's not just somebody reading pages out of a book. You get some actual practical hands-on things. Another thing you may not know about, but we're also going through our accreditation, and it's about a 2-year process. But this is the same system, the NCCA, that the Academy of Nurse Practitioners, Dental Assisting Board, American Board of Wound Management, the American Medical Certification Association. So this is a really great organization, and we're happy to have partnered with them to get our accreditation. So Once we get that, we will be the accreditation system for PEMF, and we're happy to do that. And so again, we're non-biased. We're out there for everybody. And if you are interested, ask us how we can be your PEMF company's education partner. And now that you've seen a little bit about what we do, what kind of certifications we hold, and again, if you're a manufacturer or a distributor and you're watching this video, we are already doing this with a handful of companies. So we've already got the process going. We are working internationally as well. So we have some overseas members that are taking advantage of this educational system. But then also one of the other great things, a couple of great things being a member of the AOPP is we have our interviews with specialists, how to work with healthcare providers. We've got a special one on knee injuries, which can also be part of, you can kind of transfer it over to any joint, but this is a really cool process, how to grow your business. But also we have a member discount program going. So it's not just travel, but you can take a look at it. It's the PEMFprofessionals.com AOPP-member-discounts. And when you take a look at that, in fact, when you go to the website, it's up here in the upper right-hand corner where you click on that and you can find out more about it. And it's not just travel. It is like restaurants, things like that. What we like about it is if you are a PEMF user and you travel from where you live to, a place where you're going to need to stay for a week, well, you can use this to get discounts on your travel, your meal, on your fuel, things like that. So take a look at that, and we would love to have you join us just for this discount program, if anything. So what can you do? Well, again, like and share this. The more people we're outreaching, we're having people join every month. They're now discovering who we are and what we're all about. And again, we would like to be able to take all this information and again, create another, it's probably going to be virtual again, as far as a conference, and have some great speakers, again, educate everybody on the newest things going on. You can check that out in our web feed. You can check it out in our LinkedIn feed, Instagram, YouTube. We're everywhere. When you go to these places, again, like and share those because that helps boost us socially in the search engines too. So, and then finally, become a member. If you're watching this, you have a PEMF device and you haven't received any kind of certification or how to, and you're curious, as far as expanding what you're using it on, or if you already have certifications and you want to grow that, if you want to increase your pedigree or your curriculum vitae, as it were, give us a shout, become a member. If you have any questions on anything you've heard or seen today or anything about our organization, info@PEMFprofessionals.com, and we'll be more than happy to walk you through that information. Short video today. And again, I thank you for your time. And those of you that are watching the recording of this, feel free to drop the info in there as well. And we will be reaching out to you and see how we can help you grow your PEMF business and your certification program. So with that, thanks again. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. And then the week after that, of course, is Thanksgiving. So we won't be broadcasting. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it from the table while I'm eating turkey. We'll see. All right. Take care. We'll see you next week.